What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here, bringing you another Ain't Nobody war recap video where we had an arranged war last minute versus War Splashers 4. Our arranged our arranged war for the same date and time fell through for whatever reason. And so at the last minute we were asking if people were available. War Splashers 4, who I believe is part of the NDL, answered that call. It was a great war. We came away with the victory 72-67, 95-93 total destruction, but there's some other interesting points that need to be said about this matchup and recap, and of course last minute war. So what I mean by that is the war was only like 12 hours. It wasn't a full 24 because of other obligations people had. So that impacts planning, awareness. It was also last minute, so some people may not have been made aware in an appropriate amount of time. This unfortunately resulted in last minute attacks with less than desirable planning. Just because, you wake up and, oh my God, you got 4 hours left in war, and when did we do this? So it was last minute. Though that's important to say. For War Splashers. So we fell victim to that a little bit as well. War Splashers did not double the top 2 Town Hall 11s. In fact, they left. They didn't even make an attempt on them. This going back to what I just said earlier. They didn't even make an attempt on them until like the last 3 hours of the war anyway. So it is what it is. They left 1 Town Hall 10 uncleared. Who was that? Lieutenant Glenn. Durb Town Hall 9. Husk. Lido. Couple of 9s uncleared, and it's like I said, because of the last minuteness of this, which is why I held this war to a replay for so long, so that I didn't burn any bases from the other war for War Splashers that's been designated for a while for them. We did double the top 2 Town Hall 11s. We left 1 Town Hall 10 uncleared. Let's take a look at the defenses here. They took 4 attempts on the Town Hall 11s. I don't think they didn't get a single Town Hall 10v10-3. And then for us, it took 3 attempts. Really, Crid was the first attempt on number 2. Got really unlucky with AI of the Queen. That just did not work out. And we got 2 10v10 triples. When you take a look at the attacks, their 11 game was on point and perfect. Ours was not. We were 75% because... Right? No. We were 50%. It was because it was 2-4 fill, I believe is what the breakdown was. 2-5 fill. It was 2-5 fill. So with that being said, let's take a look at the fresh hit for Crid. We'll go to ×2 because we've seen these stone gobos a while, and plus there's other replays variety I'd like to include in this war. I really like the funnel that he did on this. I thought it was very clever and smartly executed. He's got just 25 chip space for the back end to make sure he gets over the hump. He's got about 25% on the funnel alone, which is also smart. And that's what you want to try to aim for. Really nice funnel getting in there. No doubt he'll get that CC. I'm sorry, Town Hall. As soon as the Hound gets popped, in fact, it's already down. And then just for insurance purposes, he had that back end baby drag. Loon for the overwhelming loon and revenge-seeking loons to try to take out those Black Sams to give more time for those overwhelming baby drags to get the percent that they need. Nice job, Crid. Let's take a look at the 10v10 threes. We have 1 from Sos. This was fresh. Doing us the standard Bowler Witch attack, which is on the outside down here. We'll go in a little bit. I don't believe he puts his Queen to the outside. I believe he keeps it right in the core. I personally would not attempt to bitch this base. I mean, I wouldn't. So, I mean, I suck at it anyway. So when I saw this and that it being fresh, I was like, dang, I gotta put this on. Uses the, if you guys notice that, he used the bounce of the gold storage to bounce to the short distance Infernal Tower. That's how he was able to get that down and have so many bowlers still up remaining afterwards as they start to witches and as the golemites and a few bowlers start to clip over some of that double giant bomb on the other side. He heals that back up and jumps right over and keeps going. Gets stopped cold by the other Infernal Tower, but he has so many Larrys on the outside and a BK that made it through the other side of the wall that I believe the Queen... No, she doesn't. She can't access it. Once he has the Bust of the Queen ability, he'll be able to take care of that last Infernal Tower. There's no splash left. We'll go to ×2 because it's nothing but cleanup at this point. Nice job, Sosk. And then for the last 10v10, or the second 10v10 of the war, was David Haukip from Manipur, India. I love saying that. Vigorous. This also was fresh. This was pretty sexy. Go to ×2. Again, just for the sake of time, there's 2 other Town Hall 9s that I want to show. Uses the BK to clear away some trash. Minions as well, 3% on the right, as well as only help with time and the movement of the Queen Walk. So we'll go down here. Those minions, 2 minions took out 2, 4, 5 buildings, which so that the Queen can stay closer to the wall edge, getting the things that she needs. BK took away pretty much everything on the left side, which only helps the funnel for the dragons that they're going to direct target defenses after the Town Hall behind, in front of the Infernal Tower. We'll go to ×2 because it is a little bit late developing from here. Wall breaker that in. He has a fostering heal for the. Here comes those dragons. He has a fostering heal for them. Once they're done raging through the Town Hall and the Infernal, he'll drop down that heal to make sure that they're nurtured and continue on their destructive path. I love describing these things. Even a Troll Tesla to the far right. He had 4 wall breakers he didn't know what to do with. Obviously, that was just in case he needed to. They didn't go according to plan at the top there, and he was fortunate with that first couple of layers or deployments of the wall breakers, and then Troll Tesla on the far right. Luckily, he had just enough time to run over there and get that down. Nice job, Vigorous, man. Let's bounce out of here, and then let's start looking at some others. There was Toy Yang I wanted to show. This was it. Some of that. Now that we're done with that sweet, dirty 10-on-10 action, let's take a look at Toy Yang, who also has a Town Hall 11 and is becoming beast with that thing. I believe he got a Shattered. Is that what this is? Shattered Go Bolo. No hound in this. No hound in the CC. Just bowlers. So he uses the wizard sacrificially just to get rid of the trash, so that his kill squad push goes into a rage, and then a heal to bring them back up. They knock out, and that's why if you see that giant bomb go off, your bowlers in the core like that are so valuable that it's worth the investment of a heal to sustain them. As you can see, they took out all the air defenses. There's no sweeper blowing in the opposite direction, so he can basically sprinkle in the loons and get the F out of there. I mean, really, that's what he's doing. Precision targeted loons, revenge seeking. I can't. The majestic heal. Or fostering heal is what got it. I can't. Okay, focus. Focus. As we have the revenge-seeking loons, retired air miners. When they killed all the last defenses, they were all in different spots, so they spread out to different things for cleaning up. And he's got the... did he bring a goblin? The goblin is by far my favorite. He's got cleanup Larrys coming over from the back end to help everything out. It was just really pretty. That was so pretty. Go to ×2. And then let's end this up with one more Town Hall 9, which was quite... I thought it was pretty gangster. I think it was Crispy Bacon on 10. That was a fresh hit, and so was this. Unless this dude... No, I'm pretty sure this was a fresh hit. We were looking at this base, talking about like rage, double breaking the entire right side air defenses, and then dragging the rest. We were also talking about just suicide royal and then hog swarm it. Theo, aka Crispy Bacon, another co-leader at Ain't Nobody, was like, oh my god, yeah, you got a queen charge that left side. You get so much value for this. You get the bomb tower, which is important for hogs, the queen, and you eventually will get the CC. You could easily lure that. And then look at what's remaining after you take care of these defensive structures, and then the path that remains for the hogs. That's the reason why I was like, dude, just suicide royal hog swarm this all day, day. And people, it's like, is that sexy enough? I don't know. We got to get that sexy attack in, you know, with those majestic hogs and those fostering heal spells and the overwhelming baby dragons, or the swarming baby dragons. I can't. Poison goes down, gets the baby dragon and the Larry Maker at the bottom. She gets into some of that, joins that action. Doesn't pop, pops the ability, got dangerously close. But there's that Larry bomb. When the queen dies, she spawns Larrys, which only helps witches become more powerful. And then he sprinkles in the hogs here from the left. He's got 2 heals for them. Fishes out a Tesla farm, a giant bomb, so you know he definitely wants to put that down. Luckily, the second giant bomb that they discover, only a few were wounded from that. He's got a few more coming through. These 90 DPS expos that are doing work on his queen, just wrecking face on his queen. Really smart, patient, holding that last fostering heal to get the hogs into that to make sure that they're sustained longer because he needs them fully healthy coming into the back end here. Meanwhile, he's got a stalker, aka the BK, wanting to pet the hogs. And Crispy's like, get off me, yo, go to the petting zoo, get off my hogs. So the BK's like, nah, man, I want to pet you, I want to pet you. So they turn around and they're like, all right, let's pet you back. And so they take care of that BK, because I believe he had, did he have max hoggies? I think he had max hoggies in the CC. Yeah, he did. So they win that battle. Meanwhile, the air Larry's on the top there with nobody to irritate. They just watch the rest of the destruction doing nothing before the wizard comes over and lets them out of their misery. Nice job, Theo. Really sexy attack. Gotta appreciate those level 7 hogs, man. They're pretty OP. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those talking points. And respect out to War Splashers 4. Good luck to you guys in the rest of whatever plans you have, and also the NDL season. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than a double, and I'll check you next time.